Hi, my name is Damz, and today I'm playing an awesome zombie survival game called Vane. Now, this honestly is one of the most in-depth zombie survival games I think I've ever seen, and the only way to really compare this one, honestly, is calling it the first-person Project Zomboid, because it really is. Now, first thing we're going to want to do then is choose our stats, and as you can see on this left-hand side there, we've got a lot to choose from, so I don't know what type of character I'm going to want to make, to be honest. I have a feeling sneaking might not be the worst thing in the world, but I think the main thing we're going to be trying to do is actually being able to craft and dismantle items, as crafting is very, very important in this game. Now, next then we have to choose our occupation, and this obviously gives you more additional stats in kind of role-playing, I guess, if you want to look at it that way, but also gives you a lot of good starting gear. So I don't know entirely what I'm going to want to do here. Construction worker might not be a bad shout. And as you can see, we actually get a whole new background, which is pretty fun. Also, don't mind the character customization. Yeah, probably still needs to be worked on. Now, we can also pick a uniqueness. From what I understand, these are all kind of negative traits. Like, obviously, you can have amnesia, bloodlust, a couch potato if you just love the good old junk food, very relatable, and all sorts of different things that you can kind of do, as well as being pale, because apparently you can get sunburnt in this game. I told you it was realistic. But yeah, I think these are a bit more of a role-playing flavor, which is absolutely amazing in these types of games. Like I say, it feels a little bit more like a zombie survival life sim more than anything. But I think that is all the choices we're going to make. And in terms of where we're going to start, screw it, we'll just go Redford, New York. Why not? Okay, we have spawned into a very, very dark room, I may add. Wow, this place is absolutely trash. But then again, might not be the worst thing in the world to see what we can find for loot. I think priority number one then, ladies and gentlemen, find a shelter, find some loot, check out the loot, and kind of take a stock in terms of what inventory space we have. But first and foremost then, let's loot this house and see what we can actually find. Now, I wonder if there's actually any lights in this room first. Can we? Oh, we can just switch on the light. Okay, awesome. Should we take it room by room? Like I said, there's going to be a lot of different things to kind of search from. Now, we do have a bread knife. You know, I'm just going to take absolutely everything from this initial starting home and kind of see what we are left with. I don't think that might be a bad idea. We actually got some ammunition, which sounds great, but ideally probably don't want to be using firearms anytime soon. Some more. Okay, nice. And then all this kind of stuff, you might think it's useless, like puzzle cubes and chessboards, etc. But yeah, we can dismantle it and actually use it to basically, well, craft items, right? Now, I think going in the kitchen might not be a bad shout either. So do we maybe take the backpack? Maybe that might not be a bad shot. We could potentially source some more items in there. Kind of like the sound of that. Now, we also do have this book that reduces stress. Now, of course, you've got to manage your character's needs in terms of all their, well, kind of health stuff. And obviously, getting stressed in a zombie apocalypse definitely can happen. So, yeah, we're going to have to kind of manage that if we can. Now, we do have a electronic stove that actually, as you can see, we can cook loads of bloody items, but we don't really have any food right now, so probably not going to prioritize that, but good to know. Now, I don't know how much food we should probably take. A bottle of ranch, which is absolutely bloody delicious, but a bagel as well. Now, a lot of food can spoil very, very quickly. Now, what I'm thinking I might do is see if we can find some food that actually is canned or something like that, that might have a little bit more longevity to it. You know, like this vegetable broth might not be a bad shot. And I'm going to take this mug as well so we can, like, fill it up with items like water and stuff. A box of peanuts? Absolutely. Why not? I can imagine they would stay quite fresh for a long time as well. And a bottle of water. Delicious. Now, as you can see, food does go off very, very quickly as well. So you got this rotten bread slice that, of course, we're not going to want to eat, because unfortunately that is going to yeah, do some damage, as well as this rotten canned tomatoes. Now, this must have been left out for a very long time for a can to go moldy, may I ask. But we could technically dismantle it. And as you can see, we got 4 aluminium scrap. Now, the way to obviously do stuff like this is obviously have a good dismantling skill in itself, but obviously having the correct tools to do so. So, being a kind of construction person that we are, we should not really have any problems with that. Now, also, we do have this glow stick in here. Now, light may be an issue. Now, I think we do start with a flashlight. It does look like it. So, yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. And as you can see, there's a fuse box in this house. So, power does go off, I do believe, 1 month into the game, which I don't know how long actually is in real time. So, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye out for that and try and look out for generators, etc. We do actually have a schematic here as well, a highly detailed blueprint explaining how to craft a new item. So we don't actually have 30 mechanical skill, I don't believe. So if we try and read it, yeah, this is too difficult for us to read, unfortunately, but we may as well keep it for now. So obviously we can potentially learn about it in the future. Also, oh my goodness me, there are so many guns and stuff just lying around. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to take all of this. Why not? In terms of inventory space then, we have 23 pounds we're carrying right now. We actually have 100 pounds, so got plenty and plenty of space for the time being. Do you have a bathroom here? Anything useful like medical items? I mean, I asked and I actually got what I asked for. That was amazing. Can I destroy all of this stuff? I don't know if I want to do. Now, maybe we can drink from this bathroom sink. Now, we drank some liquid. Now, if we go over to our stats then, you can kind of see how everything is looking. We go to medical tab as well. So we're a little bit peckish, but we're also hydrated as well. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. Obviously got all of our equipped items, including a cell phone, which is actually going to give us a time, which is absolutely amazing. And also, if we was to press M, then we do have this map. This actually shows the location of us on the map. So there's like I guess a GPS built in, which is amazing. But what I'm going to do for the time being, I'm actually going to turn off and save the battery. But we can find more lying around and obviously change the battery for that. Definitely a huge thing we're going to have to keep an eye out for. Now, anything in this wall cabinet, a medical mask. I don't know if that's actually going to do anything. We'll definitely take the painkillers and the bandages. We're definitely going to be needing them. Can actually use the toilet, but I don't think we're going to be needing to right now. And also, if you saw on the right-hand side then, our stats slowly going up. It has pretty much a learn as you do. Now, my camera is unfortunately kind of covering a lot of these, so I will scroll down so you can kind of see what is going on. But the more you do certain types of things, like scavenging, that levels up and you get more skills, which is absolutely amazing. Right, yeah, this house kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I want to make sure we do have a weapon. Unfortunately, we literally only have a bloody bread knife, which is not great. I'm not gonna lie, but it is better than nothing, I suppose, if you could even say that. But yeah, we're gonna have to try and find a house. Ideally, something with 2 floors that we can kind of, you know... Wait, is that... What light is that? That is absolutely bloody awful. Oh, maybe it's an outdoor light. Oh, I think it is. It's the doors. It's the lights to the outdoors. That kind of makes sense. But yeah, we are going to have to look for a house that I think is going to be a little bit better, like a 2-story house. Now, there is this long kind of cabin over there. Now, of course, this is a zombie survival game, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, there are definitely some zombies lurking around, so we may have to engage in combat. Ideally, I wouldn't want to with a bread knife, but you know what? This house looks a whole lot better if you ask me. Now, this could be a good place to live. It's got like a outhouse, massive area here. That could be a garage. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Zombie. Jesus. Right, we're gonna have to stay very vigilant. That was not very vigilant of me. Okay, why is our flashlight? Oh, I think our phone actually classes as the flashlight. That makes sense. Okay. I was going to say, where did we get a flashlight from? But I guess that is what it is. Right. Hello, zombie. Let's test out this bread knife, shall we? I'm not very optimistic. Ow. Okay. Oh, we've been scratched, which is not good. Okay, the zombie is dead, which is great. Did they have anything on them? An ID card. Okay, interesting. Now, I don't know what you can actually do with the ID cards. I do believe they're like banks in this, so you can actually withdraw money from people, which is pretty insane. Oh, we also have like an RV truck here. If we can get that up and running, we'll be absolutely laughing. Now, can we actually go into this garage here? We can, which is great. Now, this honestly looks like a perfect house to live in. I'm not going to lie. We have a garage, an RV truck, and whole lots of things to loot and live in, I guess. Now, let's check in here first and foremost. A wooden oar? A fishing rod would be very nice. You know, I'm going to be taking that. Now, soil and car batteries, I think maybe we keep them in here. If we're definitely going to live here, there's no reason not to. I mean, this is going to weigh a bloody lot. Not going to lie. If I was to put this in my inventory, yeah, wow. But, you know, pliers and sledgehammers are going to be amazing tools, but also pretty good weapons. We do have buckets and stuff, which we, of course, we could technically empty and fill up with our own resources, which would be pretty nice. Safety goggles? I mean, they don't really do anything protection wise. Armor does have like protection rating as well, which is amazing. Oh, take a claw hammer. We may already have one, to be honest, but let's just try and loot as much as we possibly can and then kind of take stock afterwards. I kind of like the sound of that. Oh, this is a mini sledgehammer as well, which now kind of is like a lot, but yeah, I think honestly I might use that as a weapon. Now, of course, we do actually have a couple of claw hammers, which is absolutely fine, but this mini sledge then, base swing time is very slow, as to be expected, but you know what? I'm going to be using this to bonk people on the head with, I think. Use our little phone here. Okay, I actually can't see a bloody thing. There's got to be a main light source in this house somewhere, right? I actually can't see it. There's a light switch here, which helps, but not necessarily what I'm looking for. Also, the music is absolutely bloody loud. And we'll turn the outside lights off, which might not be a bad shout. Let me turn the music down. Okay, that is a lot better. It makes it a little bit more immersive as well. Now, I actually can't find a goddamn light switch anyway. But what I'm going to do, I think, going to pop down all of these blinds, because we're going to want to try and make this as kind of livable as we possibly can, right? So how do we do this again? If I was to press E, there we go, blinds down. Now, I love all these little interactive things. Like I say, you can pretty much interact with every single thing in the game, which is amazing. Like I say, it just generally feels like an absolute insane zombie survival simulator. Yeah, let's pop all of these down. Lovely. Can we actually close the... I don't think we can close the curtains, but we definitely can close the blinds, which is great. Right, let's see what's upstairs quickly as well. There's a couple more bookshelves and a cabinet. Now, we're probably going to want to make one of these like our main bedroom of operations. I mean, this house seems absolutely bloody lovely, by the way. I mean, this looks disgusting. So maybe we do live in the other room. What I will do, though, once again, just so zombies don't actually see us, I'm going to pop down all the blinds here. Better be safe than sorry, right? Now, yeah, what I'm thinking is we do actually kind of take stock of what we've got right now and just live in this absolutely lovely bedroom. Now, what I'm thinking, what do we have in here first and foremost? Oh my goodness me, we've actually got quite a lot. So I'm going to take all of this. Now, if we press H, that should open that. Now, do we just go through all of our individual items and see what we've got? So weapon-wise, we literally have the bread knife and a couple of pistols now. Honestly, not really interested in pistols right now. As you can see, they are pretty nice, but yeah, I just don't think it's going to be a smart play right now to be walking around with a firearm. We don't have any armor. We've got some clothing, so we do have this backpack that I'm going to store, as well as this sleeping mask. Helps some people to sleep, not very practical otherwise. So I don't know how much that is actually going to be useful, so I'm actually going to do that. And what I might do is try and cut this down into some form of bandage. That might not be a bad shout. Reading and food then, so we do have books that we can read to reduce stress, as well as a temporary XP boost. Peanuts, vegetable broth, and water bottle as... Wait a second. Oh, I can definitely hear a zombie outside. You know what I might do? Might try and remain in the dark here, and hopefully the zombie kind of goes away. Let's just remain calm and quiet, shall we? Now, in terms of medication then, we do have these painkillers, bandages, and first aid kit, which I absolutely don't mind storing on me. Look at all these ammo types we've got, by the way. Like I say, I'm definitely going to be storing them, I think. There's no point in carrying around ammo at the moment. Definitely don't want to be shooting around when we don't need to be. In terms of crafting stuff, we've got loads of stuff here that I'm just going to store as well. Why not? Until we can kind of figure out the crafting and what we need to do. Now, the main thing we do have as a construction worker, obviously, as you can see, is a whole lot of bloody tools. So what I'm thinking then, you know, I'm going to store the mini sledge, I think, and keep the big sledge on me. We do have this saw that can be used as heavy cutting, as well as a can opener. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to open a can with a saw, but why not? Obviously, got our cell phone. Now, we've got a few claw hammers, so we definitely don't need more than one. We also have a screwdriver that can be kind of used to dismantle stuff and make things, as well as a can opener, which is nice. A electrical driver that can be used in advanced crafting. Interesting. I might store that away until we can kind of figure out what that is. a fishing rod, which, well, in case we want to go fishing, which would be nice. A glow stick, which we might as well keep on us. We have these ID cards from that zombie we killed as well. And then we've got these tongue and groove pliers as well, which obviously is going to help us kind of cut through things, but also can be used as a can opener, which is pretty cool. Now, we do have this schematic as well that I'm going to store away, this screw schematic, so we can actually learn how to make screws, but we just don't really have the mechanical knowledge right now, so hopefully we can find something that might help us with that. But I guess in the meantime then, should we just search the rest of the house and see what we can actually find? God, I really don't like those noises outside. Hopefully the zombies leave us alone. We forgot to shut this. Okay, hopefully that might help, but yeah, let's see what's in this junk pile, right? Detergent, which obviously we can use. Hunger. Wait, we can eat this? Why on earth would you eat detergent? I don't think we're in that much of trouble right now, but obviously you can wash your clothes in this as well, which is going to be absolutely awesome. Another pair of pliers, which we may as well take. Notepad as well. Now, do you have this desk? What is inside this desk? Some more ACP rounds and the book and a pen, which is great. Now, of course, we can literally just destroy this, which is nice because we've got the correct tools as well as obviously the right amount of kind of skill level to that. So we actually got 17 iron scrap and 4 aluminium scrap. I think a zombie's trying to get in. Hold on, ladies and gents. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to hide away from this problem anymore. Yeah, you know what? Sledgehammer time. Oh, no, I don't want to place it. How do I actually equip it? Hold. There we go. Oh, God, I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. But we can't let zombies... Where are they? In the back? Get bogged! Oh my goodness me! That zombie got absolutely destroyed. Okay, well, he looked to be a chef. Now, does he have anything on him that could be useful? You know what? Duct tape and beer? Sounds bloody lovely to me. We'll definitely check out the RV van in the morning as well. I'm really excited to try that out. You know, I'm going to close this. I'm actually going to turn off the lights in here and also make sure we have all the blinds down as well. That was a big mistake. I didn't realize we had all those open. Now, could we, you know, I'm going to lock this door, even though I suppose zombies can't really just walk in anyway, but it's absolutely fine. We'll leave this downstairs light on as well. We should probably search the sink while we're down here. Let's have a... Ooh, antidepressants. You can actually get depression in this game. That is crazy. Like I said, it is bloody realistic. Okay, toilet paper if we need a good old poop, obviously. Now, like I said, we could technically destroy all of this, move it around. We have all the facilities to do that. Antibiotics as well. God, we've actually got so much medication, which is absolutely awesome. Okay, I'm going to actually kind of evaluate the bottom area of this house in the morning after we've had some sleep, because hopefully there should be some food lying around and see if we can maybe cook some stuff. Of course, we're going to be needing cooking utensils, so hopefully the kitchen down there does actually have a pan. That would be nice. But yeah, as I was saying, we actually do have a lot of ingredients right now. So we go to B, we can actually see what we can make right now, which is a lot of different stuff, as you can see, as we kind of already have the skills to be able to kind of do a lot of crafting. And as you can see, it actually tells you what materials you need, kind of the tools you need as well, which is absolutely awesome. Now, I don't know what we really need to make, to be honest, but we definitely could get some stuff up and running. So a standard workbench might not be a bad shout, but we need some nails as well as wood scrap to be able to even start doing anything like that. So maybe we kind of get a priority up and running, kind of doing something like that as well going forward. Of course, we can do farming as well. We want to make kind of like rain collectors and wells, which is amazing. Temperature control, electricity, lights. And this is just basic stuff. Obviously, you learn more stuff the more experience you get in terms of crafting and construction as well, which is absolutely bloody awesome. Now, honestly, what I'm thinking, maybe we try and dismantle some stuff just now. Why not, before we need to start eating and getting tired? And see if we can actually get some wood scrap, right? Now, let's search this bookshelf here. You know what, we'll take this. We'll take the flashlight. That would be very useful. A dustpan, I mean, sure, why not? Right, if we used to destroy this... So we got 7 wooden planks as well as 4 screws. So if we go back to the build menu then, it actually says we need wood scraps. So I don't actually know how you get wood scraps rather than wood planks. Now, obviously, they are different things. Let me see if we can find them. Now, yeah, we've got this wooden plank here. So if I was to dismantle one, that turns into wood scraps. Well, I mean, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly how you do that. So if I was to go back over to stations then, yeah, we've got more than enough. We just need some nails now, which I think we have in the wardrobe, right? So if we go back to the wardrobe or closet, I guess, let's get... Wait, was it nails or was it screws we needed? I think it was... nails, right? So if we get those from here, we go back to the build menu, stations. Oh, nice, we can actually do it. Build. Now, where do we want to put this? I guess we should put it in this room. Okay, right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to... How do I get out of this? This is my question now. Okay, let's actually destroy everything in this room. Get it nice and clear, and then we can make this into our little workstation area. I like the sound of that. Take another cell phone, absolutely. Okay, let's destroy this box. See what else is in here. But she got cardboard scrap from that as well, so that might be useful for something. Yeah, I'm literally just going to destroy all this stuff. We're getting so much resources. This is insane. Let's go to stations then and build a standard workbench. Just build it, and should we put it in this corner here? If we can. Quite big, actually. Do you know what? Might put it on this back wall. That kind of makes a little bit more sense, I think. This thing's huge. Do we just... Okay, hold and click here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a workbench. Now, I guess this is a way we can start actually making other items now. Like I said, we're probably going to have to, like, find ways to learn more stuff. We're going to make wooden spears, makeshift bandages, locks, fishing hooks, and lines for our fishing rod. Oh, my God, this is going to be amazing. Now, what I'm also thinking, maybe let's clear the rest of all of this. And what we could actually do... Oh, should we maybe... can we move this desk lamp and put it on here? Oh, we can. That will be pretty nice. How do I, like, rotate stuff? That is my question. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put it here for the time being until we can figure out how to move stuff. But a desk lamp seems cozy. Right, yeah. I'm just going to destroy everything in this room, I think. Why not? Let's get all of these resources, which is absolutely lovely. We have this recycle bin as well. We will destroy that for some plastic scrap. Amazing. Now, what I'm thinking, we make like a... also, yeah, you can go in third person, by the way. My hair looks absolutely insane. Let's stick to first person, shall we? And we'll destroy this floor mat as well. Should we make like a little storage container maybe here? I kind of like the idea of that. And we can kind of store... like all of our resources in there, like all of our building stuff, so we can keep it all in one room. Okay, I think I've actually learned how to rotate, which is nice. Which way is the front? I'm guessing it's this way. Okay, let's actually push that back to the wall. There we go. Open. Right, what I'm thinking... Ooh, there's like sorting in here as well, which is amazing. Wait a second. So in this utility cabinet, you can only store materials that you need structure maintenance in the utility cabinet. Wood scrap. These are consumed on interval maintenance. Your structures, if you don't have enough, your structures will begin to decay. Right. Interesting. So we actually have to kind of have an upkeep of stuff in here. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to put that over here for the time being then. That's not actually what I wanted to do. But can we build like a storage container? Yes, a crate. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's build a crate, even though that looks absolutely bloody hilariously small. But why not? It's a start. Can I just pop that down here? Okay, that's the smallest crate I've ever seen. But how much can we put? 150. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, let's store... all the stuff in here that we not going to be using until we decide to build stuff with it. Let's actually have a look at our medical situation right now. We're a little bit peckish, which is fine. Slightly thirsty and slightly drowsy, which is okay. We actually haven't been to sleep, which kind of crazy. As someone who needs a lot of sleep in real life, cannot relate whatsoever. Now, honestly, I think that is a pretty good start, all things considered. We're not too hungry, thirsty, or tired right now. Do I maybe, like, just destroy all of these as well? I don't see why not. Absolutely, why not? Now, I love the aesthetic, but it's kind of a little bit pointless if you ask me. May as well take all of that and just, well, destroy it. Also, we have a lovely little plant pot, which I might actually keep there, which is nice. Okay, we have so many resources right now. Absolutely love it. Kind of don't like that it shows up in the middle of the screen like that in terms of like a UI thing. It's not the end of the world, but it's just something I personally would change. So if I was to put all of these, if I was to press a J, did everything go in there now? It did. Nice. So we've actually got quite a lot of stuff. I love it. Let's go downstairs. It actually is 6 a.m., which is crazy. We've actually upped our agility skill point, which is nice. So what I want to do is find a light switch in here. That would be absolutely bloody lovely. Now, I don't know if this is it. It is. Okay, awesome. Let's check the kitchen, shall we, ladies and gents, and actually see what we're dealing with here. Do we have any food? Not in this cupboard. Okay. In these drawers here. A spoon. Used for spooning things. I mean, sure. We're definitely going to be needing a spoon. Now, we do have this stove here, which we can cook with whilst we've got power. Canned tuna is going to be absolutely amazing for us. Can keep that nice and fresh. Oh, I didn't mean to actually destroy that, but okay. Awesome. Ketchup bottle. Sourdough. Ooh, delicious. I actually had some sourdough in real life. What on earth was that noise? Oh, God, okay. You have to be a little vigilant. Don't know what the hell that was. Cream bar. Nice. Dark chocolate. We'll definitely be keeping that. And a fork as well to eat with. Oven dish. Can be used for cooking. Yes, nice. So what I actually might do is store that in the stove if I can. What would it be under? Oven dish? Boom. Okay, nice. I don't know what we can cook. Obviously, not the most accomplished chef in the world, but obviously should be able to make some very basic stuff, I think. Okay, nothing in here. What about the fridge? What have we got? Energy drink, which will be nice. Oh, wait, is that just a can or is it? No, it is full. Nice. And another bottle of water, which is great. Now, we do also have some seeds here, which I might just keep in there for the time being. Obviously, we could get into some farming. I don't feel like that would be a bad idea at all. Definitely try and be a bit self-sufficient. That would be amazing. Now, can we actually cook anything? Is there a way to kind of like figure this out? So this is already lukewarm. So technically we don't need to heat this up, which I guess is a bit weird. Everything's kind of cooked, I think. So we might not actually need to. I love how power detergent is food. That is absolutely bloody hilarious. Now, yeah, we actually don't need to cook anything right now. How are we doing in terms of hunger? So, I mean, we're a little bit thirsty and a little bit hungry. So I might just have a drink out of here. Why not? Now, we can wash ourselves, of course, as well, which might not be a bad shout. I have a feeling we may get a little bit dirty. We can also smell. There's nothing to smell, so you can actually smell things to see if they've gone off, which, again, is an absolutely insane mechanic in a zombie game. Cookie jar. Oh, hell yeah. And you know what? After all that looting and building, I actually think we deserve a little bit of a treat, you know? Let's eat some chocolate chip cookies. Now, what did it actually do for our... No, we're still peckiest, obviously. We'll probably wait until we're a little bit more hungry. We're kind of sluggish, just maybe... Oh, so because we ate the cookie, we're now a bit sluggish. That is absolutely insanely realistic. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? I think we go outside and check out the RV, right? Okay, let's unlock this door and go outside. We'll turn the light off. There doesn't seem to be any trouble outside. Now, if we could get this up and running, ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely laughing. Can we, like... Oh, we can push it. We can open the hood. Oh... I thought I heard a zombie there. Yeah. So, unfortunately, this thing is absolutely destroyed. We have no parts whatsoever. But maybe that's a little long-term project that we kind of build towards. I like the idea of that. Is there anything in here? So we get inside. Can we open the glove box? What do we have in here? A screwdriver. We may as well take it. A car filter. We can take that as well. A calculator as well. Is there actually... Nope. No key. Great. So we don't even have a key. We've got absolutely nothing. But if we could actually get this up and running, that would be amazing. I feel like the storage capacity with something like this would be insane. Now, I'm assuming we actually can't get inside of it. That would be too good to be true, right? Maybe we can. Oh my goodness me, we can. Are you kidding me? We could go on little trips away from home. Oh, this is insane. Okay, there's actually nothing in here. But there's a bed in here. So if we actually got this up and running, guys, we could just take this out and about and actually just basically have a portable home. This is crazy. Now, we actually probably need to drop off some loot. I didn't realize I was carrying all this stuff. I completely bloody forgot. So let's do that, shall we, before we actually head out into the morning and try and loot some more delicious things. Right, let's shut the door behind us and go visit some neighbors' houses. So I don't know if we can, like, mark the map. Maybe we could if we had some kind of, like, pen or something. That would be pretty cool, but hopefully we don't lose track on where we actually live. I'm pretty certain we won't. We could ideally do with, maybe, like... Wait, can we harvest this? Use an axe or a saw. Wait a second, we do actually have a saw. Wait, are we doing that? I actually don't know. Did we actually pick anything up there? No, I don't think we did. So maybe we actually need like a big axe or like a massive saw to be able to cut something down like that. That would kind of make sense, right? Unless I'm just doing that wrong. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, another house. Quite a big house, actually. This neighborhood is awesome. Not too far into town, but on the outskirts, which is pretty nice. Right, let's check out this little greenhouse, see if we've got anything useful in there. We also definitely... You know what I might do? I might actually turn off my phone, and I'm going to pop the flashlight, if I can find it. Pop the flashlight in here. Okay, nice. We actually got a better light, which is amazing. Now, what do we have here? A wheelbarrow. I wonder if we can actually use that. Tool chest. What we got? Basic staples. We will take it. Absolutely. Another plier. I mean, sure. Handheld radio. A portable radio capable of shortwave transmission. Oh, an iron pan as well. That'll be very useful. Charcoal, I'm guessing, for like fuel and stuff. Some scissors. We've got loads of scissors, to be honest. We probably... Oh, potato and pumpkin seeds. Nice. Another... Oh, a water filter as well to purify water. That is awesome. Now, I'm wondering if we can, like, actually... We probably can move this wooden box and bring it back home. Which might not be a bad shout. There's some nails there. Let's grab them 100%. Staples. Nice. A work table. Oh my goodness me. This is full of tools now. Hacksaw. Hello. Now we do actually have a lawnmower. I wonder if we can actually mow the lawn. I don't think we can, because that would be pretty insane. Oh, we'd definitely be grabbing the shovel. You know what I might do? I actually might use the shovel as a weapon, if I can. Is it classed as a weapon? It actually is, so yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to hold this. How do I add to quick use as well? Yeah, I kind of like that a lot. Going to be a lot quicker than the sledgehammer. Oh, it is so much quicker. Okay, what I'm going to do... Check out this house quickly as well. See if we can find anything useful. Now, this might not have been a bad house to live in, but I'm also very happy with the one that we've ended up with. Let's see if we can get any more food. Any canned food would be good. You know, I'll take the muffin and sourdough, even though it's not really good for our health. A nice quick snack is not going to harm anyone, I don't think. Or cooking oil might be very useful for when we actually get into cooking, I guess. Wait, there's a dishwasher? Okay, there's nothing in here, but we can actually wash our pots and pans, which is absolutely hilarious, which I guess we are going to want to be doing that. Insulin. Well, we're not diabetic from what I understand, but a syringe might come into use at some point. Not entirely sure what for, but we'll definitely take all the drink and oil to cook with. That's awesome. Right, let's have a quick look what is upstairs. Door is locked. We can knock on it, but we also don't have a lockpick. Could we, like, destroy the door? Benefit of being an absolute master craftsman as well as having the tools to do so, I guess. I'll take a nice little drink. Why not? Let's actually have a look what our stats are right now. Ooh, we're idle. And it actually gives you kind of like different things to like fix that. Is that actually working? Okay, nice. We had some vodka. That actually now made us not bored, which is absolutely crazy. That is a thing. We're in a bloody apocalypse, Damz. Why would you be bored? Okay, what else do we have in here? Great little find. And nice to know we can literally just destroy doors if we need to as well. Okay, nothing in here. A book. Sure, we'll take it. That could have probably helped us out with the boredom and kind of stress, by the way. But sure, we'll just drink alcohol because why not? Okay, nothing too useful in here that we don't already have. There's no point in kind of like picking up. Ooh, I don't know what money is used for. But once again, like I say, we've actually got a debit card that we could actually take money from, which is hilarious. Another cell phone. Now, what I might actually do is remove the battery and just take the battery because we've already got 2 cell phones. Why do we need more, right? Oh, we could take a map as well, which might be good, just in case we lose ours. Okay, I guess we just continue down. Not a lot going on in that house, all things considered, but not going to complain. Now, one thing we might want to consider, honestly, is kind of improving our combat skill, as it probably isn't the best right now. I don't know how... Oh my god, that zombie's being sick. Can we maybe get a stealth attack here? Oh no. Okay, we're exerted. Slightly exerted. Are we healthy? Oh, we're very encumbered. Holy crap, why? We're carrying too many things. I mean, that would probably explain why. You know what? I'm going to drop things back off at the base, I think. That was a silly move of me now, wasn't it? Now, before we do go back home, should we try and make this area a little bit more safe? I don't like the zombies kind of like chilling outside my... Oh my goodness me. This might be an absolute terrible idea. I've got to make this area safe for me, though. Okay, nice. One down. If we can do this one at a time, I feel a lot more confident. Oh, no, we've been scratched. Now, hopefully that doesn't actually kind of affect us. We're just getting some damage per second, which is fine. A little bit of pain, but nothing too infected. Or we can actually use painkillers to get rid of that, if you saw that there. So maybe we keep that in mind. But it's good that it gives you automatic solutions when you kind of have a problem. I absolutely love that. Nice. Nice. Oh, our strength is going up as well. We are cleaning out the yard, ladies and gentlemen. We really are. One last zombie to go. And we actually can drag the bodies out, which is amazing. So if we don't want that horrible sight of dead zombie on the lawn, get destroyed, mate. We definitely can do something about that. Now, yeah, let's drop off all the loot and probably kind of tend to our wounds that we have. Okay, let's drop everything off in... You know what? I'm actually just going to leave the light on in here. There's no reason not to. The blinds are shut, right? So it should be absolutely fine. We'll drop one of these. We'll keep... I mean, I don't know why we need a plunger, but sure. We've got so many books that we're probably not going to be using right now as well. Ooh, we should maybe consider using that, you know. We'll keep the food on us as well. I think that will be a good shout, as well as all the kind of medical stuff. We'll store this when we can. We have... I don't know what, like, dollars are for, but, sure. The debit card as well. The glow stick we may as well drop. We'll keep the radio on us, but no point in keeping kind of like the duplicate stuff that we've got, right? I'm also potentially just going to drop the sledgehammer, as obviously it's going to weigh an absolute ton, and it's kind of a little bit pointless right now when we're not using it as a weapon, right? And let's store all the rest of our kind of like crafting items in here. Lovely. But I do think this is where I'm going to end the video, ladies and gentlemen. This game is absolutely bloody amazing. It's honestly first-person Project Zomboid with all the little bits and bobs that you want out of a survival game. It has absolutely everything, and it's literally free on Steam, which is insane. I will leave a link down below. But if you do want to see more of this on the channel, please do smash the like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section if you already played this before, all your tips and tricks. I am very, very new at this game, as you probably can tell, and yeah, definitely want to be playing it some more. But I do appreciate you for watching as usual, and I will catch you in the next one.